This is the LofTek 50 watt LED floodlight. Let's see what you get inside the box. Now I already had this out for testing, so when you get it, it may come a little, the packaging may be a little differently. Now this just tells you a little bit more information about them being happy that you chose them, and pretty much that's it. You get a real nice foam cover sheet. You also get a card describing what all the buttons are and functions are on the remote control. You do get a nice remote control. Batteries are not included, or at least in mine they weren't, so you have to get your own. And it's a pretty good self-explanatory remote control, so you shouldn't have a problem with that. And then of course, there's the light itself. And it's not light. This is a 6-pound floodlight. You do get 16 color tones, which are dimmable and adjustable. 4 flash modes. You got flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. It's also made out of an aluminum die-cast alloy shell. And on the front here, you got tempered glass. The IP rating of 6.6, which is a waterproof design, so yes, you can leave it outside. The lifespan is 50,000 hours. And, of course, you get a 3-prong cord, which does come with a nice little protector on it. You just simply pull that off so you can plug it in. On the front here, let me show you this. This is the remote control sensor. It's underneath the glass. It's not a bad place, actually. You can get some good angles to use the remote control with. But I did notice, like, when you see in the video, I was standing behind pretty much the floodlight, and that means that the remote control is kind of useless. You kind of got to get on the side in order for the sensor to pick up the signal coming from the remote. I wish maybe LofTek would have maybe either put something on top, a sensor on top, or somehow incorporated a sensor in the back. So, like I said, if you're standing and you're facing the floodlight like this, the back is towards you, you can still use the remote control to shut it off. But it's not a deal breaker by any means. Now you do get an adjustable bracket on here with holes on top, so you can like mount this up high to use as maybe a floodlight for parties, security, or whatever. Or you can just simply adjust it like I'm doing here, tighten down the screws, the thumb screws, and you can set it at some angles to accent something like a fence, a tree, a side of a house, your bushes. And you'll see me demonstrate this in just a moment. When it actually gets dark outside, I'll take you outside to quickly run you through what it looks like. Now in my testing, when I had this outside, it was drizzling a little bit. So this got wet. No problems. I've had it on for probably about 3 hours. And during that time, this did not get hot at all to the touch. It got a little bit warm, but I was still able to touch it. Alrighty, since that's pretty much all the specs, and I showed you everything that's comes in the box, showed you the remote control, it's pretty easy. By the way, it does take 2 AAA batteries. Like I said, when it gets dark, we'll go outside and I'll give you a quick review of it.